Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how I edit my YouTube videos, and not just how I edit but aesthetically edit, okay? Because a lot of you guys always in my comments, oh,
I just have to say that you're fine. Well, you're not really fine, but you just...
I'm gonna show it to y'all, okay? Finally, I know. Okay, so yeah, if you enjoy the video, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. Watch the whole video for all the tea, because I give you guys the real tea, and watch the ads. But yeah, let's get straight into the video. I'm gonna waste no time, I'm just gonna get straight into it. Subscribe. Okay, so I'm going to be looking on my phone because that's where I have all my notes and things. So I'm going to start with the equipment that I use for my videos, and to film I use my Canon G7X, which is what I'm using right now to film this video, and it's literally a great camera. I love it, and I would definitely recommend. It's so good for beginners too. It's very easy to learn and get familiar with. And then my main editing app is VLLO. I use a premium version, but I also think the free version is great too. It just has a lot more features. And then CapCut, I'm gonna get into what I use that for later, but it's not my main editing app. And then I use Camera Connect, which is what I use to transfer footage from my camera to my phone to edit. So yeah, also yes, I do all the editing on my phone. Literally, I've had this phone for like 2 years and I literally love it. So this is what I use to edit my videos. Sometimes people think I use Final Cut Pro to edit, but I don't. I edit on my phone. I obviously want to upgrade sometime later on and get like a MacBook and get like Final Cut Pro, but I think this works really well for now and I love it. Okay, so I'm going to be screen recording my screen, and I'll put it like here so you guys can see. So obviously I use VLLO as my editing app, and then I will insert any clips. So obviously I'm going to show you guys this as an example, so I'll only use like 2 clips, but obviously if I'm editing a video it would be much longer clips and like more of a tedious process, but like this is just to demonstrate to you guys. So let's say I want to use these 2 clips. I'll just select them like that, and I can title it if I want. Let's see the video, this was my Sunday reset, so I'll just be like Sunday reset, just because I like keeping my things organized so I know what exactly I'm doing. Okay, so once this has loaded, I just have the clips here. So for example, you can see that I was setting up my camera here. So obviously I don't want that to be a part of the clip because then it just looks really messy. So what I'll do is I'll start the video right here. So it's gonna... So hi, we've got... As opposed to if I just left it like this. Okay, so hi. It would look more messy, so I think you get the gist. So then I would like go through the clips, and then like if I stutter on any bits or like I'm kind of rambling, I will like, let's say here on, because to look alive. Or like if I say I'll just cut that bit out so it's gonna look alive. So then it would go on, because to look alive. I'm just going to see, so I'll just cut out any bits, like things like that. So how you cut things, I think if you're like a beginner and you don't really understand, so split is you just split. Okay, let's say I want to cut this, if you want, I'll just say from now and go like that. But also another thing that you could do is split, then split until the end of the clip, take that and delete it. But I just use that because it's much easier. So yeah, but what I do at the start is obviously cut down all the clips if I'm stuttering, if I'm rambling, if it's just, it doesn't necessarily have to be a part of the video, I will cut it down and all of that. So yeah. So the next thing I do after my video is looking decent is that I will go over and add some text. So I don't necessarily think I need to show you guys how to add text, but I'll give you guys some of my favorite fonts that I use. So within VLLO, I love using Helvetica Bold, Helvetica Bold Italic, alll Regular, Futura Bold, Helvetica, Times New Roman, and then outside of VLLO I do use other fonts from defont.com. It's such a good website. It's got so many fonts and so many good fonts, so I definitely recommend going to check that out after this video. I'm going to show you guys how I do my text effects, so like how I make text glitchy and things like that. So let's say I want to, I'm just gonna say hello, so just for demonstration purposes, but let's say I want to add this, so the text is here. So how I'd make it glitchy is I'd go over to effects, and then there's a lot of glitch effects. I'm pretty sure there's like 3, oh there's 5, but I mainly use like 2 or 3. So my main one that I use is this one, so it just goes like that. And then I also use this one, let me show you, that one, but there's lots of glitches like that.
So then another thing that I wanted to show you guys is how I do like the glitchy screen when I pause in a video. So I just go to YouTube, search up glitchy screen for YouTube, anything like that. I would pick the longest one and I'll just pick that one. I'll just literally screen record it and then save the screen recording to my phone. So I'll go to the screen recording on my photos and press edit, and then I'll cut the clip down to the bit with the actual screen recording of the glitch screen, and then I'll tap the little crop button at the bottom right and just crop it to the bit with the glitch screen, and then save it to my phone and just add it as a clip to my video. So yeah. Another thing I would say is make all your letters lowercase, because I feel like lowercase letters look a bit more aesthetic than like one being uppercase and then the rest being lowercase. I don't know if that makes sense, but I feel like this looks better than that in a video. So yeah.
Also, if you want to know how I do like underwater type wavy text, I'm going to put it on the screen so you guys know what I'm talking about. But I mentioned that and I went into detail on how to do that in my last how I edit video, so I definitely recommend going to check that out. I will link it in the description below so you guys can check it out if you want to know how to do that type of text on your videos. And then I'm going to show you guys how I do my zoom ins and zoom outs. I did show this in the last video, but I've sort of changed the way I do it, so I'm going to show you. So I usually zoom in or zoom out when I say something and then I want to like emphasize that or like make that like a bit more dramatic. So I'll just, let me show you guys. So I'll select the clip that I want to like, not 4 seconds, but like let's say I want this to zoom in. I'll say I'll turn on partial settings and I'll go to the end of the clip and put this there. So just tap that button, and then let's say here, so here I just want it to zoom out, and then it will just look like this. So that's how I do my zoom ins and zoom outs. I think it's much easier that way because last time I think I did quite a lot. And then I'm going to get into the sound effects that I like to use. So for sound effects, I use the mouse click the most, bubble clicks, and like the typing on the keyboard. You can find literally all of these on YouTube. Just search up mouse click sound effect, bubble click sound effect, typing on keyboard sound effect, and you're going to find it. And then for my music, you obviously need to use non-copyrighted music, because if you get copyrighted, that's not good. But I use YouTube for my music. I'm gonna give you guys some sources, okay? So a really good channel that has non-copyrighted music is Trees and Lucy. They have like aesthetic music, but also it's non-copyrighted. It's so good, so I definitely recommend going to check them out. And then if you want sort of the like trendy, more trendy music that you want to add into your videos but you don't want to get copyrighted, literally just search up like hip-hop music, non-copyrighted, Drake music, non-copyrighted, like things like that, and you're gonna find it. I also use THEMATIC, which is a holy grail, okay, because it's so good. It's a website, so many songs on there, non-copyrighted. You can get a free version, but you can also get the premium version. I'll link that down below if you want to join. So good, and I would definitely recommend going to get THEMATIC, because all you literally have to do is they give you links to the song to put in your description. So like if you look at this video, you'll see like on my music section and description box, I'll have different links to different songs, which is what you have to do. But like it's so good because you're literally not going to get copyrighted at all if you're with THEMATIC. So I really like that, because the thing is with using YouTube Music, you never know when it could get copyrighted. Because I remember using a certain song that wasn't copyrighted before, I got from YouTube, and then it just all of a sudden got copyrighted, so I couldn't monetize off of that video. So yeah, also another thing I recommend if you want to like get music, literally go to other people's videos, okay? You can literally, the thing I do, it works sometimes but sometimes it doesn't, but Shazam like people's videos. So if you hear a song and you're like, oh my god, that's a good song, I'd want to have that in my video, literally I have the Shazam icon there, just Shazam it, and then your phone will tell you what song it is, so then you know what song it is. And then the next thing that I do after adding all my text, all my effects on my videos, is I will just watch through the video and add more effects, like to make the video more entertaining. So I'm gonna give you guys another example. And then the next thing that I do after adding all my text, all my effects on my videos, is I will just watch through the video and add more effects, like to make the video more entertaining. So I'm gonna give you guys another example. For example, if I say something silly, or I just look silly, or it's a funny clip, I'll just use the convex lens effect. So it's this one, and then it sort of makes it like that, so it's like really funny. But like to transition into like saying something funny, it's gonna be like that. Yeah, I usually use it when I'm like waking up in vlogs because it's funny.
I also like to use a lot of emojis in a lot of my videos because I feel like they just add some aesthetic or funny vibes to the video. So here are some of my favorite emojis to use in my videos. Then I add my intro at the beginning of the video and my outro at the end. I've said I'd do a tutorial for my intro and outro a million times, but I've never actually got into doing it, so yeah, I'm gonna leave that there.
That is all I have for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you found it helpful in some way. I feel like I could go in more depth, so if you guys want a more in-depth video, definitely tell me. Or like, not in depth, but like if you have certain things that you see in my videos that you're like, oh my days, I wonder how she did that, just let me know, because this I'm going off of questions that I've seen in my comments. So just let me know if you guys want anything like that, and I'll definitely be sure to film that for you guys. I'm being consistent, so applaud me please, okay, because this is a big thing for me. So yeah, I love you all so much. Thank you for watching today's video. You are amazing, Mr. Amazing. God bless. Bye.
Thank you.